go, sort of. I mean, who really wants to get up ready to go on Monday? They're getting me unloaded right now. Had our breakfast, and gonna wait for just a few more minutes. Start our clock, do a quick pre-trip while they're finishing unloading, and then try to take off, go over Cape Canaveral. Look like it's gonna be a pretty easy ride getting over there. I gotta get through this little part of town, and then I think we'll be good. Load up our lumber and go to Chattanooga. So, right now would be a good time to subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. If you're just stopping by, I hope you come back again. And I'll check back in with you once we get, I guess once we get over there, Cape Canaveral maybe. So, you guys be careful till then. Alright guys, we're here at the port, Cape Canaveral. Not a bad ride over here, straight shot pretty much. So we're waiting on the escort now to tell us where to go. See if we can't get this lumber picked up. I'll check back in with you. Real quick guys, here's a load of lumber that we're getting. It's wrapped in plastic. It's one of the most aggravating things sometimes about pulling flatbed to some of these places. It's wrapped in plastic, but I've got to sling some tarps now. So, I'll check back with you as soon as I get it tarped up. I'll show it to you then. Alright, we got her covered up now. This is one of the most aggravating times of flatbedding. This lumber's wrapped in plastic. Come out, Lord only knows where. Across the ocean on a boat. Comes over here to the port. They sit it down. Some of these there was water running out of them whenever he put it on my trailer. So then you have to tie it down. That right there is probably going to daggone flop a lot. Probably end up putting a bungee on that later on. Alright, back in the truck now. The air's probably a little high. You can probably hear it. But it's like 1,000% humidity down here. Welcome to Florida, right? So, like I was saying, stuff sits out in the water or out in the rain here, and then you gotta tarp it up. So, I guess they don't want the plastic getting all torn and stuff. So, I'm gonna send all my information in. In the description down below, comment your most aggravating load. If you pull a flatbed, what aggravates you the most when you get a load like that? You get used to it when they tell you got tarp stuff, and sometimes in the flatbed side of it, they tell you have to tarp stuff, and then you'll go to pick it up, and they'll pick it up out of a mud puddle. Set it on your trailer, you get to the receiver, and they say, well, why'd you tarp that? And they'll take it off and set it right back in the mud puddle. That's just part of it. Sometimes you have to do it. I mean, it is part of the job. So you learn to get used to it. It's just aggravating sometimes. So comment down below what you think some of the most aggravating, I guess, parts of the job pulling a flatbed. If you pull a flatbed, if you pull a drive, and just one of the things that aggravates you the most. This ain't a ranting thing. It's just curiosity. So I'm gonna send all my information in. I'm going to try to take off, heads toward Chattanooga. I know these videos, you always hear a day late to where I'm going to be, and it'd be kind of hard sometimes unless you actually know me and you see where I'm going to meet up with me or something sometime. But it's coming, guys. It's coming. You'll be able to know ahead of time where I'm going, you know where to expect me. So just hang around. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already. It'd be neat to meet some people out here on the road. Maybe do a interview or something. Give your points to, you know, your take on the industry. So I'm gonna cool off a little bit more, drink a little bit of water. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. So I'll catch back up with you on the next one. I'll have to do a 30-minute break. Maybe check in with you, let you know where we're at, how things are riding, show you the load again. I said, I think them corners, they're probably going to flap a little bit, and I'll end up having to, my OCD can't handle that. So, I'll catch you on the next update. Y'all be careful. Alright, real quick, guys. We're up here in Jasper, Florida, almost to the Georgia line. So, we took our 30-minute break, fed my gut, got my fuel. So, I'm going to truck on. I'm going to try to make it up. We're around Dalton, maybe. And then, kind of play it by ear, though. Everybody knows how Atlanta can be. I'm hoping that it's 4:30 now. I'm hoping it'll be passed on by the time we get up there, but you can't never tell. So, everything riding good. The tarp ballooned out like I figured it would, but you can't help it really, the way it's loaded. So, we're going to take flight again. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright guys, final update for today. Pretty good ride from Jasper up to here. Even going through Atlanta didn't have no issue at all. Got 3 miles from here and had a little backup, but other than that, we're good. Made it up here to Dalton like we wanted. I went ahead when I figured out that Atlanta wasn't backed up or nothing. I went ahead and made sure to pay for a spot. I do that a lot. I don't like it, but I mean it's a tool to use, and it works handy sometimes as far as planning and dealing with the e-logs and whatnot. So I'm gonna get up tomorrow, and still got about an hour left to get up there to Chattanooga to deliver. I don't know what we're doing yet. After that, just have to wait and see what happens. So, I believe I'm going to go in here and grab a shower. And I'm going to come back out here and call it a night. That's a long ride coming up out of Florida from down there where I was at. Ended up doing 648 miles today. Still got 30, I'm going to say, when I parked, I probably had, I had right at 45 minutes left on my clock. So, if you stay with it, you can still do mileage with the e-logs. They're a pain sometimes. Sometimes we get the short end of the stick, but it is what it is. Real quick, I messed up. And it's kind of been brought to my attention several times. I did get the link right, but when I said his channel name, excuse me, it was wrong. It's not Stumpy's Gone Fishing, it's Stumpy's Fishing. And you can go over there and check him out. Some of you might have tried looking for it. Another thing I got asked a lot about the load that I took down to Florida, I had a few people asking questions why I had straps, why they were twisted. You can put a twist in them and it'll take that vibration out, and it'll ride just fine. Otherwise, if it vibrates real bad, real fast, over time it'll start cutting the straps. Same thing on you see a lot of flatbeds and step decks that haul containers. And one of the things that will annoy the absolute fire out of you is that strap flapping and it hitting the side of that container, and it's loud, sound like a helicopter, but you can put one twist in it on both sides and it'll take that vibration out of it, just a little tip. But I always try to make sure they're straight on top. You don't want no twist on top. So just a little tip there that you can use maybe down the road. So that being said, we're going to call it a night. We're going to throw the big word out. Some of you might not understand, but may be new to the trucking industry. Big word, we say that a lot at the scale houses or chicken houses, whatever you call them. But the weigh stations, when we say they got the big word out, it's closed. Little word being open. You can do the math there and figure that one out. So Make sure, if you've not already, to subscribe to the channel. And you all be careful. The last mile was the hardest one, literally. You can get through it. And we'll catch you tomorrow.